Here on Chicago Sports Overtime, we welcome in the UFC welterweight champ and Chicago's very own Belal Muhammad. Belal, thanks for taking the time to hang out with us today.
Glad to be here. Excited, feeling good. Definitely going to be going to Canada, representing Chicago, and keeping the gold here.
Yeah, you mentioned Canada, where UFC 315 will take place on Saturday, May 10th in Montreal, also known as the home of GSP. That is where you will defend your title for the first time against fifth-ranked Jack Della Maddalena. He is on a 15-fight win streak. How do you approach a fight like this?
Same as any other fight. For me, I've taken a long road to get to where I am. I fought the toughest test. There's nobody in the division but I fought a lot of people that move and fight like Jack. So for me, it's just another day at the office, and it's just keep proving myself and showing the world how great I am.
You are on an 11-fight unbeaten streak. You've got wins over Leon Edwards, Gilbert Burns, Sean Brady. What keeps you hungry and sharp heading into this fight?
For me, it's just, cementing myself as the best to ever do it. Like, that's what I want to leave. When I'm done with the sport, I want people to remember me as the guy who beat all the toughest guys, who beat the best guys in the world, and who did what they thought he couldn't do. Nobody thought I would be this guy. I'm the underdog that's at the top right now, and I'm just going to keep continuing to prove all the doubters and haters wrong.
So we know you won't be letting go of this belt very easily, but are you feeling any pressure? If so, how much pressure are you feeling?
For me, there's no pressure. The pressure was getting to the belt. I took a long road. It took forever to get here. And then once I finally got there and I got my shot, it was more of a sense of relief. Like, finally we got here. Now we're not letting go of it. So it's more of like a freeing feeling, because now I don't have to beg for anything anymore. They're all chasing me. They're all trying to get what I have. So for me, it's just going in there and knowing that I'm the best in the world, and none of these guys could beat me. So it's just going in there and having fun.
What would a win over someone like Jack say about where you stand in the welterweight division?
Like you said earlier, he'll be the third guy that I've beaten with double digits winning streak, right? Leon Edwards had 12 fights. Sean Brady had 15 fights, and Jack has 17-fight winning streak. So it'll just keep showing the world how great I am, how good I am. People are saying that he has great boxing, great hands. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to outbox him, I'm going to outstrike him. And then they're going to wonder, who could beat this guy? Like, what do we need to put in there, throw at him for him to lose or feel anything?
So I know you're someone that takes a lot of pride. You put in a lot of work in being the best in the world. You're the best at striking and just putting it all together. What does it take to get to your level, and why are you different from the other fighters?
I just don't think none of these guys work like me. For me, I have a different mental push. After wins, a lot of guys will celebrate. They'll go on vacation. They don't really fix anything that happened because they won. For me, I'm always looking at what I need to fix. I'm always trying to evolve every fight, every camp. I didn't go on a vacation after the title fight. I was like, all right, let's get back in the room. Who's next? When are we going again? So for me, I love this sport so much. I love doing it every single day and getting better and growing every day. And I think that hunger is what drives me and keeps me where I am and keeps me growing.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you don't have a college wrestling background, right? Only 2 years in high school. You picked it back up with your old high school coach after college. What kind of sacrifices have you had to make to get to where you are today?
Yeah, I only had 2 years of high school wrestling. Shout out to Bogan High School in the south side of Chicago. Yeah, I didn't wrestle in college. I wasn't planning on being an athlete or anything like that. Randomly connected with my old high school wrestling coach. He was a fighter, and then we were together ever since then. For me, it was just a lot of hard work. It was a lot of, I always feel like I'm a step behind, so that's why I work so hard. Like, a lot of these guys are born into training, born into fighting, born into, 5 years old, 6 years old. They're in the martial arts room. For me, I started at 23 years old, so I think that's why I'm always working as hard. And I think also that helps me because I'm not burnt out. A lot of these guys started at a young age, so they're more so burnt out once they get older. For me, like, I'm still young. I still feel good. My body still feels good. Not a lot of bumps and bruises. And I think that's why I keep getting better.
All right, so I cannot let you go without talking about Chicago. I love the Chicago trash talk we see from you. What is it like repping this city?
It's the best. And that's the thing. None of these guys are good at trash talk. So, like I said, being from Chicago, you're born into it. High school, locker rooms, everything. It's like, I don't get offended by anything you say. And then I'm going to slap you back with something right away. And a lot of these guys aren't expecting it or they're not good at it. So I need to meet a challenge. I need to meet a worthy adversary that will be at a press conference and talk to me and bring it up because it makes fights funner. It's more exciting for me when there is that kind of build up and the trash talking.
Okay, before we let you go, I got to ask you, what's one thing about you outside the octagon that fans would be surprised to know?
They would probably be surprised to know that I don't curse, I don't swear,
Okay.
I don't say bad words at all. So
all
whenever
trash talk
they talk to me,
with
I would
no
say fudge,
cursing.
and they laugh at it.
All your
What did you
trash talk,
say?
you don't curse at all?
I don't curse at all. That's the hard part about it is that like I'll say some stuff at the gym and they'll call me like dad jokes or something like that. But yeah, there's no cursing in it. I'm good at it, but there's no curse.
That is impressive. We might just have to ask them to mic you up at some point because, you know, we'd love to hear that. All right, Belal Muhammad, thanks so much for the time. And, of course, good luck next Saturday.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.